Are you unknowingly handing over your hard-earned cash to economic systems that are designed to take advantage of you? In this video, we'll expose the hidden secrets of economics that secretly steal your money and explore how you can protect your financial freedom. From inflation to taxation, we'll delve into the unseen forces that drain your wallet and reveal shocking truths about the economic systems that govern our lives. Get ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about money and discover the surprising ways economics might be secretly stealing from you. Today, I'm diving deep into the world of economics to see if it really does steal your money. Let's find out together. A study estimated that the financial crisis cost every American about $70,000 in lifetime present value income. Economics, while a crucial part of our everyday lives, can be complex, leading to several misconceptions that often result in financial loss. Here are some of the most common ones. Misconception 1. Inflation doesn't affect you if you don't buy big-ticket items. What people think. Many people believe that inflation mainly impacts the prices of big-ticket items, like cars, houses, or electronics, so they don't feel its effects unless they're making large purchases. Reality. Inflation affects everything from groceries to services. While major purchases may get the most attention, everyday goods like food, gas, and healthcare see price hikes too. This causes the purchasing power of your money to decrease, impacting your standard of living. In the 1960s, $1 million could buy you 5 mansions, 10 cars, and enough leftover change to fill a swimming pool. Today, in some cities, it might get you a nice 2-bedroom apartment and a Honda Civic. At this rate, by 2050, $1 million might buy you half a garage and a really nice bicycle. So when planning your millionaire dreams, remember to factor in inflation. Otherwise, you might finally hit that $1 million mark only to discover you can barely afford the champagne to celebrate it. Financial loss. People who don't factor inflation into their budgeting might struggle with unexpected price changes, leading to a decrease in overall savings or even debt accumulation. Over time, this erodes wealth and purchasing power. Misconception 2. Low interest rates are always good for borrowing. What people think. When interest rates are low, borrowing seems like a no-brainer, whether it's for a mortgage, car loan, or credit card. People often think that paying lower interest rates means they'll pay less in the long run. Reality. While low interest rates can make loans more affordable initially, they often encourage over-borrowing and unsustainable debt. In the long term, borrowers may find themselves locked into larger than expected debts as their loan terms extend. Would actual millionaires be caught dead taking out loans to invest? No, they're too busy swimming in their money pools and laughing at people like Mike, who thought borrowing money to get rich was like using a cheat code in a video game. So unless your crystal ball is working better than everyone else's, stick to investing money you actually have. Because the only thing worse than being broke is being broke while owing someone else's money. Trust me, the future self will think financial loss. Excessive borrowing can lead to higher overall debt repayment costs when rates rise or when individuals face unexpected financial changes, leading to financial strain and missed opportunities to save. Misconception 3. Hidden fees are inconsequential. What people think small, hidden fees in banking, investments, or even services often seem minor or negligent, and many don't pay attention to them. Reality. Hidden fees add up over time. For instance, annual fees on credit cards, maintenance fees on bank accounts, or management fees in investment funds can significantly reduce your savings or accounts. Financial loss. These fees can accumulate over years, resulting in thousands of dollars lost in fees for minimal value in return. People who overlook hidden fees may not realize the long-term effects until their savings or investment growth has slowed and expected. Misconception 4. Economic policy changes have no impact on personal finance. What people think. Economic policies, tax changes, and government regulations are often seen as distant concepts that don't affect people's day-to-day financial lives. Reality. Tax rates, Social Security contributions, and even new economic policies directly impact individuals. If you're unaware of policy changes, you may miss opportunities to save or be caught off guard by unexpected taxes. Imagine trying to become a millionaire without understanding economic policy. That's like showing up to a swimming competition wearing a suit made of lead and concrete shoes. Sure, you might float straight to the bottom. Let's talk about Janet. Janet thought she was clever, investing her life savings in a revolutionary new pasta strainer business, just days before the government announced a nationwide ban on carbohydrates. That didn't really happen, but you could. Economic policies can turn your brilliant investment into yesterday's meme star faster than you can save a market crash. Think of economic policy as the weather forecast for your money. When the Fed raises interest rates, it's like they're turning up the financial thermostat. Suddenly, your credit card debt feels like it's sunbathing in the Sahara. And when they talk about quantitative easing, that's just fancy talk for we're turning the money printer into a DJ, and it's about to drop the bass on the entire economy. Here's the fun part. While everyone else is panic selling because the economy looks scary, you'll be the one person at the party who actually knows what's happening. When your friend Steve starts ranting about inflation at the barbecue, you can say, actually, Steve, that's why I invested in toilet paper futures back in 2020. Okay, maybe don't do that specifically. But seriously, understanding economic policy is like having a cheat code for wealth building. When the government announces new tax policies, you'll be 10 steps ahead, moving your money around like a chess grandmaster, while everyone else is still playing Candy Crush with their investments. Financial loss, unfamiliarity with how policies affect personal finance, can lead to missed tax breaks, inefficiencies in how you manage savings or investments, or unexpected financial burdens from new regulation. Misconception 5, saving is enough. Investing is too risky. What people think. Many believe saving money in a bank account or a safe investment is the best way to grow wealth, and investing in stocks, real estate, or other vehicles is too risky. Reality. While saving is essential, inflation can quickly erode the value of your savings if it outpaces the interest you earn in a traditional savings account. Investments, on the other hand, generally offer higher returns than some risks. Picture your money sitting in a savings account right now. Go ahead, really visualize it. Every month, you proudly add to your growing pile of savings, feeling like you're on your way to becoming the next Warren Buffett. But here's the thing. That money in your savings is actually shrinking faster than your grandmother's favorite wool sweater in a hot dryer. Inflation is nibbling away at your purchasing power like a hungry hamster. That $100 you save today, in 20 years, it'll barely buy you a premium coffee and a whispered apology to your younger self. Now, investing, that's like having your money go to the gym. While you're binge watching your favorite shows, your money is out there doing push-ups, getting stronger, and making little money babies through compound interest. Your money is literally having money without you having to do anything. It's like being a grandparent. All the joy, none of the midnight feedings. Remember when everyone thought Bitcoin was just internet monopoly money? Well, those who invested early are now driving Teslas, while the savings account champions are still waiting for their 0.01% interest to buy them a new bike tire. The stock market might seem scary, like a roller coaster designed by a caffeinated teenager, but historically, it's been one of the most reliable ways to build wealth. Financial loss. Avoiding investments out of fear of risk leads to missed opportunities for growth, meaning savings may never outpace inflation, leaving you with less purchasing power over time. Misconception 6, you can set and forget your budget. What people think. Once you create a budget, people think that it's fine to leave it untouched for long periods. They assume things like income and expenses will remain relatively stable. Reality, personal finances are constantly changing due to inflation, unexpected expenses, or changes in income. Sticking rigidly to an outdated budget can lead to overspending in certain categories or underestimating future costs. It's January 1st, and you're feeling like a financial superhero. You created the perfect budget, complete with color-coded spreadsheets and ambitious saving goals. This is it. You declare to your empty living room, this is the year I become a millionaire. Then you do what most people do, absolutely nothing for the next 11 months. Here's the thing about treating your budget like a crock-pot dinner. You can't just set it and forget it. Life has a funny way of throwing financial curveballs that your January self never saw coming. Like that time you swore you'd pack lunch every day, only to discover you're worthless. Financial loss, not regularly updating your budget or tracking your expenses, can lead to poor money management, resulting in debt, missed savings goals, and an inability to take advantage of better opportunities. Misconception 7. Credit cards are free money. What people think. Credit cards are often perceived as free money that can be used without immediate consequences, as long as you make the minimum payment. Carrying a balance on credit cards and only paying the minimum can result in high interest rates and accumulating debt. Over time, this can lead to a cycle of debt that is difficult to escape. Do you know that feeling when you're scrolling through Instagram, seeing everyone living their best lives and thinking, hey, I could be a millionaire too if I just spend more money? Let's talk about why that logic is about as solid as a chocolate teapot. Picture this. You've got a brand new credit card with a $10,000 limit. Your brain immediately goes, sweet, free money. But hold on to your designer hat, because that's like saying jumping off a building is free flying lessons. Here's the fun part. That $100 designer shirt you bought, by the time you're done paying minimum payments at 20% interest, you'll have paid enough to buy 3 shirts. And that's not the kind of multiplication that makes you a millionaire. It's more like financial origami, folding yourself into increasingly uncomfortable positions. Remember that friend who bought a hot tub on their credit card because investing in self-care is important? 2 years later, they're still paying for their relaxation, while the hot tub's now a very expensive pleasure. That's not the kind of growth investment Warren Buffett talks about. The credit card companies aren't running a charity. They're running a business that would make loan sharks blush. That 20% interest rate means if you spend $1,000 and only make minimum payments, you'll be paying it off sometime around the shitty debt of the universe. Or at least it'll feel that way. Want to know the fastest way to become a millionaire with credit cards? Start with $2 million and keep spending. It's like trying to dig your way out of a hole. The more you dig, the deeper you get. And unlike your Instagram feed, those interest charges are very, very minimal. But here's the real kicker. While you're trying to look rich with your shiny new purchases, the actual millionaires are probably using coupons and driving used cars. It turns out the path to wealth usually involves spending less money, not pretending you have more of it. So next time your credit card whispers sweet nothings about being your ticket to millionaire status, remember, the only people getting rich from credit card spending are the ones sending you those monthly statements. And trust me, they're not accepting credit cards for their yacht payments. Financial loss. People who misunderstand credit card debt can accumulate interest charges, fees, and damaging credit scores, making it harder to access better financial opportunities or save effectively. Misconception 8. A financial advisor will always make you money. What people think. Many people believe that hiring a financial advisor guarantees wealth. Reality. Not all financial advisors are created equal, and some may have conflicts of interest. Moreover, markets fluctuate, and there are no guarantees in investment. Let's talk about financial advisors, those suit-wearing wizards who promise to turn your measly savings into a mountain of wealth. You know, like turning water into wine, except they're trying to turn your paycheck into a yacht. First off, let me burst your bubble. Financial advisors aren't magical money multipliers with a secret formula hidden in their designer briefcases. If they were truly able to make everyone rich, they'd all be lounging on private islands instead of sitting in fluorescent-lit offices explaining pie charts to confused clients. Here's what typically happens. You walk into their office, convinced they'll reveal the secret password to Fort Knox. They'll show you impressive graphs that look like a heart monitor during a horror movie. Throw around fancy terms like diversification and asset allocation, and make you feel like you're finally adulting forever. But here's the kicker. While they're managing the money, they're definitely managing their own profits first. Those management fees, they're getting paid whether your portfolio goes up, down, or does the Macarena. It's like hiring a personal chef who charges you for cooking, then sends you to McDonald's for dinner. Think about it. If financial advisors had a foolproof system for making millions, wouldn't they just use it themselves? Instead, they're working 9 to 5, convincing people like you that they can predict the market's mood swings better than teenagers instrumentally. Okay. And let's talk about those market predictions. Financial advisors often sound like weather forecasters in the middle of a tornado. Lots of confidence statements followed by, but market conditions may vary. They'll tell you they saw the last crash coming, but somehow forgot to tell anyone about it until after it happened. Don't get me wrong. Some financial advisors provide valuable services. They can help you avoid investing your life savings in your cousin's underground butterfly farm, or putting all your money in that hot new cryptocurrency called definitely not a scam coin. But thinking they're your golden ticket to millionaire status is like believing that buying a gym membership automatically gives you six-pack abs. The truth is, building wealth usually comes down to boring stuff like living below your means, consistent saving, and making informed decisions. It's not about finding someone with a magic investment fund. It's about being smart with your money and understanding that get-rich-quick schemes usually leave you with neither the rich nor the quick part. Trusting advisors without doing your own research or questioning their advice can lead to suboptimal investment choices, high management fees, or even unethical financial practices, resulting in losses or missed opportunities. These misconceptions can lead to significant financial loss due to poor money management, lack of foresight, and misunderstanding of economic principles. Becoming aware of these misconceptions and taking a proactive approach to personal finance can help individuals avoid costly mistakes and better navigate the complexities of economics. You can start to make conscious choices that protect your wealth and even help you grow more. It's not about being a victim to the system. It's about being the one in control. So, to recap, economics might seem like a complex topic, but once you understand the basics, you can start to make smart decisions that protect your money and even help you build wealth. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, it's the key to taking control of your financial future. I'd love to hear your thoughts on economics in the comments below. Have you ever noticed how economic principles impact your daily life? Share your experiences, and let's continue the conversation. Thanks for watching. Until next time.